I have a long journey ahead of me. Hi, I'm Becker Wozat. I'm on a long journey. I'm not gonna stop believing. Well, I seem to have recorded about 5 minutes without pressing the record button. But the number was in the corner, but it was green. I messed up. For some reason, I thought green was recording and red was not recording. Okay. Let me start with an update. Well, let me start with an update with what's going on. Fatwick. No, it doesn't start with Fatwick. It starts with Nova. Nova went into the end to kill the Ender Dragon. The second Ender Dragon, not the first one. First one is already dead. He failed. He had to log off for whatever reason. Couldn't finish the job. Got killed 3 or 4 times, but only once by the dragon itself. Other times he fell from a great height. Anyway, the point was, he claimed he was stuck in the nether and there was only one thing left, one of the crystals left to kill. No problem. Well, he was soloing it. So later Fatwick, Viz, came back on and killed the Ender Dragon. And Nova, and he's thinking that Nova probably deserves some of the credit for the kill, and Nova should probably get some of the items, and there's this talk about who's stuck in the nether, in the end. And there's another guy got trapped in the end because he wasn't eating the stuff. And I'm going on about this. It's like, you should really make your pathways safe, and you're not. Wait, I hear it. I hear it. I hear it. I don't see it, but I hear it. Oh, you know what? That's my computer making the noise. It's not a temple. Yeah, there's no temple here. No, definitely no temple. You know, I didn't bother looking. I could have gone right past one. I wouldn't have seen it. Not there. Keep going. I've got about 9,000 kilometers. 9 kilometers left to travel. I'll be probably getting there soon. Yeah, probably. Probably, not certainly. With certainty, whatever. Anyway, so there's a long journey to be had. I've had to leave my horse behind. I've had to hole up in an igloo for a little while there. Why do I see a pathway on the map? Oh, I see. Okay. I'm not an expert on rivering yet. Well, I am getting better. Oh, it just stops anyway. They've done... Oh, great. They've done a great job of making this work. Of making the boats work properly. I am very impressed. The boats are now almost perfect. And, in fact, so close to be perfect as it shouldn't matter any longer. I've been looking for signs of life. I've been looking for signs of player life. If they'd spent any time around here, leaving torches or... Yeah, they're the kind of steal torches from spawn, as far as I can tell. I don't know if anybody's been here. I think somebody else may have been here before, but I cannot be 100%. Uh-oh. Down to 61. Wow. I kind of want, and I know this is kind of stupid to say this. Oh, that's nice. That is very nice. Get to observe the new sand effect in... I can't believe we're going to have 111 pretty soon. It really is something. All right. I don't know whether to like 111. The only good thing about 110 has been these boats. Unless this was introduced in 1.9, I have now forgotten. I'll be right back when we get somewhere. I hope. It's just, don't know if I'm going to press the right button. I forgot. I was talking. I was talking about what we were going to do with amidst. Fatwick and a couple other people want to know what the seed is so that they could use amidst. And I don't know if it's cheating to use amidst. Apparently one of the admins, other than me, may have used amidst. I myself have not used amidst, because although I know the seed, or rather I recorded the seed, but I haven't actually looked at my record of... I took a screenshot of what the seed was, and I've not looked at the screenshot, so I don't know what the seed is, but I do have it. But I'm not looking at it because I'm intending not to mess with amidst. But I can't get amidst to work on this new computer anyway, because I don't have Minecraft installed. I have multi-MC installed. You see, UMC. Oh, pigs. So the thing is, I'm not killing pigs. I'm not having the slightest idea of what I'm doing. No, but that's better. In any case, what I'm saying is that this is not working out very well because I need to do this without amidst, but I probably found the Mesa coordinates from was probably given them by somebody who has amidst. That, of course, is perfectly fine. Ooh, that looks weird. Right on top of that thing is one flower. Now, if only these were still roses and not poppies, I could then say, "It's the Dark Tower." Yeah, you know me. And I can only sleep at night. Can only sleep at night. Wanting to be tucked in tight. Nothing is new until 1.11 comes out. You know, even I don't think that sounded very good. Oop. Did I see something this way? Well, back to the old daily boat and grind. Back to the old... Wait, didn't somebody say that on 2B2T, didn't FitMC say that only an old map is gonna have sand with snow on top of it? This looks like sand with snow on top of it. I know it's not a desert, but it doesn't matter, it's sand with snow on top of it. It's only an old map that had the wrong biome information was supposed to do that. Well, you unlearn something new every day. Okay, there we go. I wanted to talk about a couple of video things I've been working on. I'm still working on trying to fix the desync in some of my new videos. Splitting the videos up into several sections seems to do most of what is needed to improve it, but it doesn't improve it 100%. But I wanted to talk about the videos that I'm normally making now, about, for example, No Man's Sky. Now, I'm not totally oblivious to what's going on with No Man's Sky. I was very disappointed when the game came out myself, because I thought they were going to follow through on everything they'd promised. Just yesterday, as I record this, it was just yesterday that they announced that there's going to be a British organization is going to investigate the false claims made. But the organization itself is somewhat, I was going to say ham-fisted, but that's not right. It's somewhat, what's the word they use? Just, sometimes they ignore results, and sometimes they come up with wrong answers. But the point is they're at least they're doing this, and it looks like there's some false advertising going on. Now, that's No Man's Sky, of course. Who cares? But to those of us who wanted to play it and wanted to enjoy it, and I do want to play it, and I do want to enjoy it, but the only reason I am enjoying it, actually, if I get to play it, but I haven't gotten to play it in ages, and that's mainly because I'm playing this. Also, in a couple of days, Lord of the Rings map is supposed to be ready, and so I want to be ready there. But okay, what else? Skyrim. I I was really enjoying Skyrim last week when I last played it, and I do intend to play it again. And even record more episodes. I've just found out that they're working on, or maybe it's already been released, a new Skyrim. It's the same Skyrim, but it's got better graphics, basically. But I'm playing a version of Skyrim with better graphics. So you decide what that means. Oh no, more pumpkins. Well, I don't know what to do. If I get more pumpkins, I got the problem if I can't find a way to turn them all on. Even repeaters won't do it. I don't know what to do. Okay, back to Skyrim. But I am going to go back and play Skyrim when I get the chance. And if I get the inclination. As you know, sometimes I could go months without playing it. And I'm sorry about that, but it's just the way I'm doing things. It's like Fable 3. I might spend a year and a half without playing it. Which is, I think I've not played Fable 3 for a little over a year now. I'm likely to play it again. Just don't know when I will. But I'm not going to record that because I think it's too smutty to play and record. It's the way you make friends. It's just really creepy and has a sexual tension kind of vibe to it. And of course there is actual sex in the game. Well, not real life sex, but you know, actual sex can be had in the game. And I don't think that's really appropriate. I don't mean it doesn't belong in the game. What I mean is that it isn't appropriate for my videos. And as I said before, I sometimes play World of Warcraft offline, and I don't record that because who wants to see that? Anyway, if you want to see something else in the comments that I don't play, like if you want me to start a Fallout series or a Grand Theft Auto series, I almost started a Grand Theft Auto series, and I didn't do it because I suck at the game. I'm talking about that first mission where you have to repo a car, steal it, take it somewhere. I can't get through that mission, and then I have to just skip it. So that's no good. Oh, that is interesting. Look at that. Fun. That looks so out of place because it's only that little tiny bit sticking out and then the tree on top of that. Never mind. It's not important. So it's back to the grind, as I've run out of things to talk about here. And so next when we see something is next when you shall... So, well, let's go over this ridge first and see if there's anything interesting. Ooh, yeah, look at all that coal. Yeah, man, cool, man. All right. And somebody's going to say, well, what about Stellaris? If you're not playing No Man's Sky, could you at least play some more Stellaris? I was going to finish playing Stellaris and get killed so I could start the next one. But I'm not sure whether I should. There we go. Not sure whether I should. That looks weird. It's like there's a little area cut out there. No, I'm not going to kill you. I could, I suppose. Yep, looks weird. Yep. Could do 3 more. 1. 2. 3. Ooh, something weird over there. Half of a tree. Yeah, it's just the other half didn't load in yet. Bloop. This is beautiful with the shaders on. Everybody should play the game with shaders on. Everybody. If your computer can't handle it, I'm sorry. Very sorry for you. You only need 4 gigabytes to do this. With shaders, I mean. Heck, I'm using 8. I'm using 8. I don't even need to use 8. Look at this. 83 allocated. How? But I'm not even using 2. It's really weird. It's like every once in a while somebody gets Lord of the Rings and they start it up and then they're like, I can't run Lord of the Rings. Here's my error report. What's wrong? And of course it clearly says out of memory and that they didn't change their RAM usage. So it's still 500 megabytes and that's it. And I'm like, You didn't even try! Oh, this is beautiful. Okay, back to the boats and back to my usual garbage of... No, you know what? I should probably sleep here first. Don't know how long I'll be on the pathway. On the waterway. Well, I've pretty much worn out my welcome here. We come back if I'll... How far do I got? I got about 6.5 kilometers. I could probably finish the episode there when I get there. Well, I've got another horse. Found some horses that like this one. Nice color of brown. It's the dark brown type. I wanted the black and white spotted. I mean, not spotted. I'm sorry. The black and white with polka dots. But I can only find the brown one with the white polka dots. I'm not as fond of the brown. The contrast isn't enough. But dark brown. Oh, that's just. It's like black spots or something. Anyway, it looks excellent. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this horse. I don't have a name tag on me. But I really want to keep the horse. I might want to go back and get the other horse. I don't know. So we're probably going to get to our destination a little sooner than otherwise. If I can... Aha! I haven't messed with a horse much since Lord of the Rings, and so this is really weird to me. Because it's a different kind of horse anyway, right? Look at that! Yeah! Unfortunately, I don't know where I'm supposed to go half the time. We are going to finish and get to the end much quicker now. Much quicker. So we'll be back. Looks like I might have to have gotten too high up. And looks like I may have to go somewhere. Might have trouble maneuvering around the edges. Hey, lava! I need lava. I've got buckets. Why do I need lava? Well, let me explain. Look at that! He vanished! Does that happen regularly? Can I get this lava? Looks like I might be able to get it. Got it! Now you're gonna say, why did you do that? Why did you bother? Well, let's see if the horse turns up when I do this. No, he's not here. At least now I know that the horses vanish sometimes. Hi. Hi. Rubber banding. You notice I didn't bother killing the cows. Not that I would want to do that. And you'll notice I also didn't... Oop, there. As I was saying, you'll also notice that I didn't bother taking the pork chops and messing with that. Made it. This isn't working. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna have to leave this horse behind at some point, and I'm very upset about that. I could go this way. I was gonna kill more porkies, but nah. There's a throughway over here. Good. And it looks like over that way there's a ravine that's been filled with water, but I can't look at that right now. You'll notice I haven't found any towns or anything either. Oh, is this a dead end? Oh, never mind. Haven't found any towns yet. Oh, we're coming up on the end here. Yeah, it looks like this is indeed the end. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave him. I'm going to leave him over here. He did it again! Alright, there's a way to reload everything. Reload chunks. No, it only works with chunks. It doesn't work with entities. We have an entity problem, Mojang! Fix it, please. Fix it, please. The reason why I have to do this is because I... want my saddle back in case I never see the horse again. He's gonna just go into the water, isn't he? Well, you enjoy your time spent here, and I wish you well. Still not there yet, but we're only about 4K left. We'll be there. I love all this long-distance exploring. In fact, that's why I watch a lot of 2B2T videos, especially FitMC. I used to watch the Camping Rusher, but I couldn't stand him after a while. Sorry. And I don't think he really deserves even half of those of subscribers. I'd like to unsubscribe to him, actually. I probably will. Who knows? Anyway, I'm almost there. If the coordinates are right, if the information I have been given is reliable, then I should be there very shortly. It's under 2 kilometers away. Up! Underwater temple. Awesome. I think it's the second one, but it might be the third one. Make it red. Yeah, red for danger, I think. I forgot to make a waypoint for... Oh, I gotta go around. I forgot to make a waypoint for, for my other horse, but it doesn't matter too much. I'm not gonna be able to do anything with that horse. There's just no land route that I know of. Okay, I only have to go straight north now. I'm not sure where straight north is because the texture for the water isn't very consistent. There, here we go. I'm going pretty much straight forward north. I should just arrive there any minute now. Probably be the next major landmass if there's a major landmass. I have always enjoyed this game since I ever first saw it. It's amazing. I've played video games for over 30 years, and although I usually do continue to like a game sometime after it loses its charm and its luster, this game is an exception. It's not lost its charm. It hasn't lost its luster because the role-playing is still there. The things you could do are still there. Anyway, I was talking about 2B2T, and I meant in the sense of we have a very great, gigantic distance traveled in 2B2T. It's really fascinating, so that's what I'm doing a lot of myself. Lots of traveling in 2B... I mean, in this server, I'm not going to play 2B2T. Are you kidding me? I'd have to donate to be able to play regularly, and I don't want to. Never mind that. Forget it. We're coming up on the Mesa now. Should be visible within about a minute, I should think. If it's where they said it is. If it's not, I've got... Oh, red. Red. That's it. That's it. We have found it. We were indeed given correct information, and it's just in time. We're going to have to stop as soon as we can so we can get into bed. Put a bed underwater would be weird. Come on. There we go. We've made it, and now comes the next part of the mission. What is the next part of the mission? I'm gonna have to tell you next time. We'll see ya. Oh, I got a nice little crown of beads around my head. What could that be? Is that spider webs?